Hey guys, it's Lyle.
And Nathan.
Okay, so we're here with Chance Garage. This weekend we're going deep into a mine that Nathan has already been into. So this mine we have a bunch of footage for and also some ore, and it's going to be a pretty good time checking that out.
I'd like to talk about my experience in the Byre mine. It's a very cool place, full of old mining history of days long past. So, in our news video, we're premiering tomorrow. You're going to see us gain access via a small opening that we were able to get into. And you're going to see me and Lyle both crawl in, and you're going to get a sneak peek of those old mine workings. So, stay tuned for a peek of my adventures through this mine. The picture Lyle's showing right now is what you see once you venture past the point in the video that's premiering tomorrow. You're going to see all kinds of old mine workings. You're gonna see old caves. You're gonna see old railroad cars still on the ground, junctions, old ore chutes. These compared to today's mining techniques, this is pretty old school. And a lot of the stuff I've seen was it kind of blew my mind, and it's a whole different world underground. You go under there, and you're at the risk of everything there. We went down with appropriate gear and equipment, and even still, my friend Mike, he went ahead of me, and it was he had to convince me a little bit of convincing to keep pressing forward because there were certain points where I just felt like it was dangerous, but I guess curiosity is what really took over, and it allowed us to continue forward. And Lyle's going to show a couple of pictures on his phone.
So it's quite the amazing feat actually to check out that place. I haven't quite seen this cave, but I have seen caves in the surrounding area. So as you can see, we have a junction there. Oh no, this one's not the junction actually, but so it's very similar to a junction where it has the split roads. We have pictures where they would send the ore down into the main area, the chutes. Just some pictures of the cave. Now, if you watch the video that we actually have posted tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, we go just to the beginning of the cave. It shows a quick area of what we're going to be doing, along with some of the fall scenery. You got to check that out. Has a huge fire at the end of it, but it's mostly about the cave that we're looking for. That's going to be this weekend. Anything else you want to share?
I'd like to talk about some of the ore that I pulled out of there.
Oh yeah.
I found some pretty cool stuff. What's Lyle showing you right now? That's a pretty high concentrate of copper in the ore. And that's some of the stuff that was just in the old ore chutes. Some of the stuff they had mined, but it got left in the mine when they shut it down abruptly.
There's quite a bit of it actually. You can see there's areas in the video that you can see the light shines up across the stone on the side, and it completely shines up the whole area. And the copper actually, you can see huge veins of it. It's pretty amazing to see, really. It's a little bit frightening for the most part, but it's also like quite amazing going that far deep into a piece of history and something that many people would have worked at. There's even a miners monument in Elliot Lake that it shows a couple of miners memoriams that talk about people that have died there, people that have worked. It's quite amazing.
And what actually really shocked me when I went underneath, it went on on my Fitbit. It tracked somewhere between 24 and 2,500 feet. I mean, the first main section, it felt like it just went on and on and on. And I couldn't believe how long it was before we started getting to the junctions and the ore chutes and stuff like that. These mine workings go a lot deeper than what me or Lyle could have ever conceived. And there's even an upper working. You'll see it in the upcoming video for when we go there this coming Saturday. There's a couple different passages to take you up to the second level, which is where all those ore chutes come from. The level that I was on was primarily ore carts. They would run them in, the ore gets shot into the carts, and they would go right back out to the mill. But I was able to go far enough that I was able to find this very large open stope. And other people had been there, lots of signs of that. There was, I was going to pull up a picture right now. Somebody had spray painted on the wall, like a mural of a bar. It's called Dan's Place.
There's Dan's place. So a little hard to see. Sorry about the reflection there, but Someone spray painted that like deep in an old copper mine. Kind of hilarious. And this is also what he was just speaking about. So as you can see, it's a huge opening right like very far into a mine. So it's something you don't really see too often.
It's a very large room. I would put the height of the room around 50 feet, and it's about 30 feet in diameter. It's a good sized room. It's not something that I expected after walking around in claustrophobic tunnels. And it was a neat little area because there were people who had tagged the walls, who had started being there, exploring that area since the late 70s and up until the 90s. So we already knew we weren't the first to be in there because as me and my buddy Mike were going through there, it was just we were just following a trail of beer cans. Not only new ones, we were finding old ones like vintage, stubby cans, all kinds of stuff like that. So a lot of people have obviously had a good time walking through those caves as well.
Also, since this is a video that we're getting started here, filming and also have some filmed, we're looking for any questions. I know we have some viewers now. If there's any questions you're looking at about our future videos, about caves, or any other sort of videos that you're interested in. Um, we also wanted to quickly show, we have a picture of the gear. We got a picture of Nathan here wearing a full set of cave gear. So that includes a respirator and the full helmet. Keeps you, the hard hat, it keeps you safe. For the most part, I mean, it's still very dangerous regardless of protection that you have. These mines haven't been even necessarily monitored in quite a long time. So you do have to take a lot of precaution and know the area that you're going into. Anything else you wanted to share?
I'd like to add that obviously exploring these mines, it's not safe. I wouldn't recommend it. And if you're going to do it, I would do it the way we do it, where you have a few people go in and there's some radio contact. So at any point in given time, if an emergency situation arises, that you have help on the outside who can notify the local authorities to get you out of a place like that.
And that help will probably be me. I might not go too far. We'll see. Um, anything else?
I don't think I have too much more to add, other than we're going to get some pretty awesome footage this coming Saturday. We've got a small group of people going in, compared to just the me and myself and my friend when we went in last time. So I think a larger group is going to make this a more enjoyable experience.
So we're quite excited to go into the cave. We have a bunch of people going. We got the camera all set up. It's going to be a good time. I just wanted to quickly talk about a video I'm going to upload about Thanksgiving. I went out by Perry Sound area close to MacTier, went fishing out at camp, got 6 bass total. Excuse me, so 5 of them were largemouth bass and I got 1 smallmouth. We also went shooting with a lever action 22. We shot just beer cans, not drinking while shooting at the same time, of course. Um, and we also went and checked out a beaver dam. It was a beautiful area, and in fact, a great area for hunting, if that's what you're into as well. Hopefully I can get my hunting videos up soon as well. I have one video where I went to Timmins, Ontario. I went hunting for partridge with my brother. Check it out. It'll be ready pretty soon. Anything you want to close with? Anything our viewers would like to talk about? We have 2 at the moment. We had 3 earlier. So, looks like that might be the end. Yeah. Stay tuned for another episode. If you're liking what we're showing here, subscribe. Also, check out our next video coming up, releasing tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. in the morning. It is a abandoned mine crawl. We're going into the mine, checking it out right at the beginning, and then we have a little bit extra in store for that video. And shortly after that, we're shooting this weekend, going full into the mine, checking it out, and seeing all of the secrets that it is holding for all of us and explaining the history behind it as well. So stay tuned for that, and yeah.
This is Last Chance Garage.
Yeah, stay tuned for another Last Chance Garage. Peace.